This is the final Jeopardy answer explained. The question is, a fully charged lithium-ion computer battery loses 8% of its permanent capacity each year of storage. Part A. Write an exponential equation showing the capacity C remaining in a fully charged battery after Y years. This is an exponential equation. It's simply C equals 0.92 raised to the Y power. We know this because C stands for the capacity. If it loses 8% of its permanent capacity every year, then each year it only has remaining 92% or 0.92 of its total capacity. So that's our rate of decay. And Y is the time period, in this case years. And part A is as simple as that. So C equals 0.92 raised to the Y power. Part B, what capacity is left after 4.5 years? We just take the first equation that we had and replace the time period with 4.5 because it's 4.5 years. When you calculate that out, you get 0.687 or 68.7%. So after 4.5 years, that battery will have 68.7% of its capacity remaining. Part C, solve the equation for Y. This one is a little bit more involved because it's an exponential. What you have to do is you have to take the logarithm of both sides. Okay, remember, whatever you do to one side of an equation, you should do to the other side. You could also take the natural log, or ln, and it's the same exact thing. So to use the power rule would be next. So that means take that y as the power and pull it into the front of the log of 0.92. Log 0.92 is just a number, so we're going to divide both sides by that. So this could be your final answer. You could also switch it around and you could get log 0.92, where 0.92 is your base of C equals Y. So that's how you get part C. Little involved. You do have to do some work with logarithms, so I would study those rules just a little bit. And then part D says, for how many years will a fully charged battery have been stored when it has lost 60% of its capacity? The first thing we have to understand is that if it loses 60% of its capacity, how much is left? Well, 40% of it is left. So that's what we have to target. So we're going to do the log of 0.4. We're going to take the one in from the answer from part C, and we're going to do the log of 0.4 over the log of 0.92 equals Y. Well, the log of 0.4 and the log of 0.92 are just numbers, okay? Don't get hung up with them just being logs. They're just numbers, so we can calculate them. So there's the both of them calculated. So negative 0.39794, and it's more decimal places, but 4 or 5 decimal places is all you need to calculate this. Okay, then you just divide those two numbers and you get 10.99 years or 11 years. Okay, hope this helps. Let me know if you have any questions.